Hey guys, welcome back to Face to Face. We are in chapter 10 of Love Does for Kids by Bob Goff. See a little more. From the moment I opened my eyes that morning, something felt a little funny. Blank, blank, blank. I felt like I was wearing a pirate patch over my eye, which would have been really cool, but nothing was covering my eye. As if someone had flipped a switch, I suddenly couldn't see out of my right eye. I put my hand over my left eye and everything was dark. Now, it turns out that even though I wasn't great at school when I was a kid, I loved to start schools. Over the past few years, I've gotten to travel around the world and work with some incredible people to open schools for kids. On this particular morning, I was in Iraq, meeting with some new friends and making plans for another school. This was a big trip, and I had been visiting a couple of other countries before heading home. So I figured I could get by with one eye and wait to see the doctor. When I got back to San Diego, I finally went to visit my eye doctor. She's one of the best eye doctors in the whole world. When she heard I'd kept traveling without getting my eye checked, she shook her head. "Bob, you should have come to me sooner," she said. Thankfully, my doctor was able to do surgery right away. The best part was that I got to wear a real eye patch afterward. I had to keep my eye covered with the eye patch for a few weeks, so I spent that time imagining how great it would be to see again. The moment finally arrived for my doctor to take off the eye patch, but something surprising happened. I opened my right eye, but I still couldn't see very well. I didn't see complete darkness anymore, but the whole world still looked fuzzy, like when you open your eyes underwater. "What? Why didn't the surgery work? I thought I'd be able to see again," I exclaimed in disbelief. "Bob," my doctor patiently replied, "every day you'll be able to see a little more." "When will I really be able to see again?" I asked. Not knowing when my eye would be completely better made me a little uneasy. A lot of things I love to do, like drive cars, fly airplanes, they require both of my eyes. I didn't want to wait to do those things. I wanted to be better right away. Over the next few months, I continued to visit my eye doctor for regular checkups. Each time I asked her when I'd be able to see again, and her response was always the same. "Every day, you'll be able to see a little more." The Bible tells us lots of stories about Jesus spending time with people who were sick or couldn't see. One time, Jesus was walking with his friends when he met a blind man. Some of the blind man's friends had brought him to Jesus and begged Jesus to heal him. Jesus spit on the man's eyes and put his hands on him and then asked if he could see. "I see people," the man said. "They look like trees walking around." When Jesus touched him again, the man could see clearly. I can relate a lot to that story now because I wasn't healed all at once either. I'm still seeing a little more every day. Another time, there was a man who was so sick he couldn't even get out of bed. So the sick man's friends picked up his bed and carried him all the way to the house where Jesus was teaching. When they got there, the friends discovered that the house was packed, so full of people that they couldn't get through the door. Do you think that stopped them? No. The man's friends decided to make a hole in the roof and they lowered their friend down. When they finished transforming the house into a convertible and got their friend in front of Jesus, do you know what Jesus told the man? He didn't say, "You're healed," and healed the man all at once. Instead, he said, "Friend, you're forgiven." I don't think Jesus was just forgiving the man for the hole his friends made in the roof. You see, Jesus knew that healing the man's heart way down deep needed to happen before the rest of his body could be healed. It's been really difficult for me to be patient as I wait for my eye to get back to normal. But you know what? I've noticed that Jesus is healing me on the inside while he's healing me on the outside. Even though my eye isn't seeing well yet, I'm learning to see a little better in other ways. I'm noticing where I need to be more patient and loving, or where I need to help others. What I'm learning from Jesus and from my eyes is that Jesus really cares about all of us, and he wants to heal us inside and out. So the next time you feel sick or hurt, ask Jesus to heal you on the inside and the outside, because he cares about all of you. Well, I hope you enjoyed that chapter 10. We'll see you later for chapter 11. Bye, guys.